these people that waste their time on Facebook are so disconnected with reality and what matters. All that matters to these people on Facebook and these people that waste their time is if they have a good day, or they have a bad day. Oh, this was fun. Huh, I went shopping. I watched the game. That's all these people do. And we're living in a really dumbed down society where people are they've got everything around them. They're consumed with social networking sites. They're twittering. They've got their ears clogged with iPod buds. They don't understand anything unless they go onto MSNBC or Fox News, and the only news they get is Tiger Woods, and that's all they'll hear about. Tiger Woods and what Obama's doing for Christmas. That's all they'll hear about. People's priorities, they're not there. There's a lot of people out there that are waking up to what's going on around them. I mean, they know the economy's bad. Most people know that, okay? If you don't know that, you're a moron. You shouldn't even deserve to have freedom if you don't even know anything about society. If you don't know that the economy's bad. Oh, and just to let you know, we're still in a recession, even though Newsweek says no. But, yeah, you go up to anybody and ask them about inflation, they don't have a clue what you're talking about. They're like, what? Inflation? What's that? If you go about and you talk to them about the failing US dollar, they don't know how to respond to the conversation. See, what it is with today's society, and you go up to anybody on the street to ask them a question about, or have a conversation with someone, have a conversation with friends, and if the conversation doesn't include keywords like basketball, Lady Gaga, iPod, Facebook, shopping, ooh, look what I got at Aeropostale. Did you see Avatar? Did you see Sherlock Holmes? Oh, if those certain keywords aren't thrown into a conversation, then they can't talk with you. They don't know how to respond to what you're saying because they're kind of out of it. They're not programmed that way. They're so zombified by television and social network. They don't know how to respond to something like that. Inflation. When are you going to get to talking about fantasy football here? Whoa. Global governance. I don't know what that is. That sounds weird. But hey, do you want to talk about Taylor Swift? It's that kind of thing. We live in a society that's really stupid right now, and they don't really understand anything. So, anyway, I just can't stand it anymore. Just watching all these people and listening to their conversations. I can't talk with more than half the people that I listen to, because the people I listen to, when I'm around them and they're talking with each other, they're usually talking about sports or video games, shopping, music. I don't care. I mean, I'll care a little bit, like this much, but other than that stuff doesn't matter. Just to let you know. Yes, I understand there has to be entertainment at times. I'm not saying there should be no entertainment. This should be serious. I'm not saying that. But people's lives are consumed with video games and computers and sports and iPods and theaters. That's all it's consumed with. It's that 24/7. There's no real news going through their mind. Their real issues are never presented to them because they've never heard about it. Corporate media doesn't tell them. Corporate media wants you to believe that real news is Obama on vacation. Obama's getting a dog. That's the news about Obama that you should actually care about. Not the fact that he's selling America out. Not the fact that he's a freaking puppet. Not the fact that he's trying to sell this country out to global elitists. Not the fact that so much money is being printed right now to save the, to so-called, save the economy. Hey, that's called inflation, and people have even raised the issue of hyperinflation. Hyper. Hyperinflation. You know what that is? Hyperinflation? You look it up. If you've ever studied history, you know that after World War One and with Germany, their economy sucked, and so they just kept printing money. They said, "Hey, let's just print more and more money," and that was called the mark. That's what it is, the mark. And they would print billions and billions of those. It was basically just like little leaflets of paper. And I don't know, I heard somewhere where it was like it took a couple of billion of them to equal $1. People would use the German mark as fuel for fire to keep themselves warm. It's unbelievable. Hey, I'm just saying, at the rate we're at, I have no doubt in my mind that's what could probably happen to the US dollar. You don't think history can't repeat itself? You think history an event happens one time and it's done? Really? Have genocides happened only once? Has there only been like one genocide in the entire world history? Has there only been one complete failing economy in world history? Has there only been one failed nation in U.S. history? Only one failed nation in world history? No. You're whatever. But anyway, I'm talking to an audience here that has kind of waken up. They've kind of my audience, you guys, you know what I'm talking about here, and you can relate to what I'm saying, because why else would you be subscribed to me? Why else would you be friends with my channel and stuff? But get the message out. Stop, instead of talking about sports, video games and stuff, once in a while, if you're like anywhere with your friends or anything, bring up inflation, bring up the economy, bring up global governance, bring up the fraud called global warming. Get people talking. And even if you're around people who would probably oppose what you have to say, speak up. Speak your mind. Do not let these stories go unnoticed, because, well, history can repeat itself. So